verse steps out, a dragon's might. Zodiac hums, we fit with pure light.
Crypto storm in a teacup. Feel the surge in your kneecaps. The verse inspires, let markets merge. Family retires.
Numbers pulse, the moon is lit. Cold coins jolt.
Welcome back to the #1 altcoin show. We do meme coins, we do altcoins, we do numerology and astrology, and it's another beautiful day in the matrix. A lot of red in the markets right now. Everybody's capitulating. To be honest with you, I'm really excited about it because that's just part of the altcoin season. Bill the Bull, what is up, my brother? How we doing today?
Doing well, bro. You know why I'm doing well?
Talk to me.
Look at this camera, bruh. Look at this camera.
Yes, sir. You look crisp, man.
Look
Looking
at
good,
crisp
dude.
and sure. I need a haircut. I know that needs to be done, but hey, one step at a time, bruh.
Hey,
One
I'll give you
step at a
props,
time.
Bill. I'll give you props, Bill. You have a no homo, but you got a beautiful hairline. No diddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think I'll be going bald anytime soon. So
That's good, man.
that's the Indian genes in me, bro. Not too many of our people go bald.
No, that's true. That's true.
They
And
just get diabetes, bro. So I guess they're straight up.
I'll give Indians props, man. They are the craziest math wizards. When I was in my master's, I had a group of Indian friends that I would teach them how to talk to girls, and they would help me out with my calculus 5 because the
Bro.
class was so hard. So we had this exchange. I know it sounds like it's out of a movie, but it was crazy. So it is what it is.
I mean, hey, that's a good trade-off. Calculus lessons for girl lessons.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Was nice.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. Good stuff. So hey, I gotta give you props, dude. We gotta talk about Banker. Banker's going
Bankerbot.
crazy. You put in my ear. This thing is absolutely
Yeah.
gnarly, man. So give me a breakdown. What do you think about Banker since you've been using it?
Banker's the best. Banker is so again, I was late to the parade and I didn't realize, and that's the cool thing about like going to some of these events. So Basecamp really, some of the brightest and sharpest minds are in Basecamp. Every single person was just like, why aren't you messing with Banker? And I don't know. I guess I hate money because I missed this airdrop. The people who staked it got like a almost 18K airdrop at its peak. But it's just the most interesting tech that I've seen that, again, the market for non-crypto people can use this. And I think that's the golden sauce, right? I think that's the play that can open this up to a lot of people. And so when Base integrates, and it's only in beta, there's only 35,000 users. They will see Banker right front and center and use it in every single chat. And I'm already thinking 5 steps ahead. Well, eventually they want to get, there's like 1 million people on the wait list. What do you think is going to happen when 1 million people are introduced to Banker and you now need no knowledge of how to use crypto to use Banker? You just automatically tell them what to do and they do it. You can tell them to send coins to your friends, done. You want to put a leverage trade, done. You want to send some tokens, send some NFTs, do a giveaway, done. You want to do some prediction market stuff, done. It's insane. And so the ability of thinking of what can potentially happen when the masses come to Base Wallet, I think Banker's positioned to be the top. And the last thing I'll say about Banker is the community is insane. It's the first utility project I've ever seen, really, that has a cult-like community. I've never seen that before with a utility project ever, because most people don't care about the tech. Banker's different. And I think there's a huge flywheel that last airdrop showed, that it's only going to get more and more people interested in Banker as a project, because now you just made them money. Now they're the biggest brand evangelist for your new project. So I think Banker, if Banker doesn't 10 to 20x this cycle, I quit. I quit crypto. There's no way it can't. Like, that's my play. So anyways, what got you into Banker, man?
My boy Bill the Bull put in the work, going to talk to owl gods in the woods, put me on Banker. I'm just kidding. That was a joke, guys. I know somebody's gonna clip that, make and go crazy with it. But first off, your take, bro, is a W clip. That's gonna be the perfect clip ever. I'm gonna clip that up. I'm gonna plaster it everywhere, bro. But here's what really sold it for me. Every person I talk to about crypto, they don't want to download a wallet, learn how to use a DEX, understand the difference between a proof of stake and a proof of work blockchain. It's too complicated. People have their lives. They got kids. They got family drama. There's so much other things they have to direct their attention to. Now, Banker is very special in a sense. It takes all the tools on the blockchain, gives you this website where you can do everything by talking to this chatbot. And because you can pretty much set up your wallet, bridge from one blockchain to another, you can even do leverage trading. You can swap for almost any token on whatever blockchain is supported. That's what really sold it for me, because it's basically bridging that gap between normies and crypto people like us who are just on like a complete different level, because we're doing this stuff every single waking second, minute of the day. So for me, Bill, what really got me on a Banker is the fact that this is a product that a lot of people can use and no one else thought about it but this team. What's your thoughts on that?
Exactly. You don't even need to know crypto by using this thing. And I guess that to me is the direction of things are going. If you can simplify it where people don't realize what they're doing, you just allow them to do it. It's the secret sauce. And again, you're betting a bet on Banker is a bet on the growth of the base app. There's not many projects that are amplified on the base app right now, but Banker is one of them, and it hits every sector that you want. You have culture, you have community tokens, you have kind of the meme crowd, you have the tech crowd, literally every single sector. And of course, the most important is the AI sector. It hits that too, and we haven't experienced anything. So it's the most innovative thing. The dev has obviously shown that they're just incredibly gifted genius. So yeah, man, I mean, listen, it's hard to say. Well, actually, I shouldn't say. Like, I'm basically now a Banker and late night on base maxi.
Love it.
LNOB, and all you need in life is LNOB and Banker.
You know, I love it, Bill, because when I first met you, you were the biggest degen, and I was a degen as well. And so you basically went from being like the craziest degen to kind of pulling back and saying, "All right, I'm going maxi." Is that because of the amount of tokens out on the market?
Yes.
Or is it because you're just like a huge believer in Banker and you think this is the one to disrupt the banks?
Well, I think kind of a couple of things, to be honest with you. This market's the most saturated market ever for memes, not for utility. For memes, it's insanely saturated. I mean, I'm sorry, like, it's really difficult for me to say, all right, this one meme that's literally in the competing with like 50,000 is going to take off. Sure, there are some, but they've already established. And I don't think like a brand new meme is going to come in the next 3 months, 4 months till the March blood moon and just overtake all the mind share. I just don't see that happening. Utility wise, though, it's been slept on completely, and Base is the utility chain. There's no doubt in my mind Base is the utility chain. I want memes on Base to do well. I really do. But there's no denying that people, the powers to be, the cabal, love Base or Base utility. So in those, it takes actually like dev work. It takes things to kind of, it's not a saturated market. So when you do see something that's able to capture, a huge percentage of the population, which is the crypto community who don't know how to use crypto and just do innovation stuff. But again, the biggest thing to me with Banker is they could have the best tech in the world. It all doesn't matter if they don't have a community of diehard fans. That community is meme-like. That's why it's so rare. There's other cool projects with cool tech. Maybe there's some that are better than Banker, but none have the community like Banker does. None. I don't care. Name one. I just don't see it. That's not a meme. Name a utility project that's not a meme. that has the community, the diehard community of Banker. I'm waiting.
None.
None. Not even on any chain, really. I mean, maybe Titan X had their people, but like that was a very different sector. I could see maybe Titan X. Pulse Chain has, massive fans, but again, Pulse Chain and Titan X are not base. Base is what's going to onboard the normal people. So yeah, to me, it's a unicorn.
Love it, man. No, great take. And real quick, I messed up the intro because I completely forgot. We're actually doing a giveaway on this live stream, but you guys gotta stay to the end, and then we'll do the giveaway. But there is a post that I put out last night where you have to go through, follow the Mo, me, Bill, like this, retweet it out, and then comment Banker Bish. Or, well, I'm supposed to say Banker Bish, and it is what it is. But like I said, go through and get this tweet set up because you're about to get some free money because we are going to be giving away Banker tokens like it's candy from here on out. Honestly, I would not be surprised, guys. Hot take, because I know there's a lot of people that love Banker, but there's a good chance that me and Bill might be the Banker guys. I'm telling you guys right now, we might be the Banker guys because we're going to do the live streams. We're going to do the giveaways. We're going to do macro. We're going to do TA. We're going to be DJing. We're going to be talking shit. It is what it is. So, guys, check out that tweet, especially towards the end. So you got about 30 to 40 minutes before we do that on live stream giveaway. So, yeah, man. But hey, I definitely do agree with you. There are no other coins like Banker that are building a community that you can actually use. I know some asshole in the chat's going to say XRP. XRP does not have a utility. I want to make that crystal clear. This is one of the few tokens where it can onboard and lead to mass adoption on base. So good stuff, man. All right, I'm gonna go through some comments. We got some people in here. Bill, did you want to say something?
No, I think you nailed it in the head, and I think it's one thing to know too, especially if you're interested in base, you need to work on innovative stuff. And so for me, that's all I'm focusing on, innovative stuff. So the things that interest me are like, Vibe Market, innovative. Late night on base. I know the price isn't that great. It doesn't really matter. The market isn't understanding what I'm about to do, and it's the whole creator economy streaming token. Those are gonna just do phenomenally well. First market mover. I'm very bullish on that. And obviously, Banker, first mover in that innovation as well. Bet on first movers on base.
Yes, sir. Agree 100%. Bet on first movers. Clank Clank. Sounds like a clanker reference.
Clank.
What's up, Tin Top? Always a loyal supporter. Shout out to the Hex community. Well, dude, Pulse Chain's getting absolutely annihilated. We'll talk about the drama in a minute. But after we do TA on the Banker chart, then I'll give Bill the rundown on Pulse Chain.
Okay.
Yes, Banker Pepe community. All right. We'll look at that at the end. I need to make sure that it's not like a crazy low cap token because people are getting very degen with these types of things. Let's go base. Yes, sir. Also, D-Tech, thank you for supporting. Thank you, be on there. Oh, man, we got Goo God. Guess what Goo God's shilling? Of course.
I already know. Aster, right?
Aster, yeah, Aster, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's named after some Greek god that's like a devil. So, you know what? Just because Goo God's shilling Aster, I hope it goes to 0. Nah, I'm just playing. Hope you guys make money. Actually, Bill, I want to get your thoughts on this. It brings up a good point. What's your thoughts on the perp dex meta?
Honestly, man, you really want my case?
Give us go straight. Hey, straight and narrow, bro. Whatever you think.
I think if you're a builder, it's great because it's an easy money play. I don't feel like all these are needed. Truly, I don't think. Again, to me, I guess it's just a different principle, right? It's smart because for whatever reason, the market loves these perp plays. They print money, so I get it. Make that money, but there's only so much like innovation that's needed. And to be honest, man, like mainstream people, they don't care. They're not going to be like, oh man, I need this 15th dex out here because it does X, Y, and Z. They just want to like, hey, it's in my wallet. Okay, swap, done. Like when base comes in, like maybe under the hood, like people aren't going to be searching these dexes, bro. You know what they're going to do? They're going to be like, all right, what's the easiest way I can trade? Okay, in my wallet, I can swap automatically. Cool. Oh, and Banker, if I want to do some leverage stuff, I could just tell Banker what to do. Cool. Done. Maybe under the hood, like, I don't know. Like, so whatever is being paired under the hood, bullish. but all these dexes aren't getting under the hood of anything, right? That's how I view it. I think it's a narrative that's not going to last long, to be honest with you. The players are there.
Yeah. Well, my problem is now you're going to have like this PvP between perp dexes. So we're probably going to see like hundreds of them come out, just like we saw with meme coins. And it's going to be perp dex mania. And then next thing you know, we're going to have a new narrative coming in. And what I find very fascinating about Banker, I know we need to get over to the TA because I know you guys want us to do charts and chart analysis. But the one thing that I like about Banker is it came out of that AI agent meta. Most of those projects died. Banker survived. I would also add Clanker to that. Clanker trading sideways. So this is actually one of the few projects that was a unicorn that came out of that meta. And I'm not sure if the rest of those projects will survive, but I think it'll be a leader. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, let's do some TA analysis. Just talking
quick,
about
shout out to Goo God about Aster Inu. That is so funny. There's always an Inu. So hilarious.
Yeah, actually, BNB is blowing up right now. The
I
meme
heard.
coin season is ripping, dude. It's crazy. Like Aster started a meme coin revolution on Binance. So yeah, we might need to cover some of those later on.
I don't even know how to be honest with you. I don't even know how to bridge to Binance. I think through the wallet or something. It's been that long. Right now, are the Soul Trenches printing? No, right?
No, it's BNB. It's BNB and Avalanche. Avalanche is doing really well. There's this new platform called ArenaFi, and it's like Pump Fun, but a little bit better. Actually, no, it's exactly Pump Fun. Every platform that comes out that's like Pump Fun, they always say they're better. So it's basically a Pump Fun platform.
Nice. So, by the way, I'm digging this camera, man. I look fly, bro. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I guarantee you after this live stream, you're gonna be rewatching this live stream.
This is my first stream, actually. By the way, interesting note. Did you know StreamYard? I was very close to switching from StreamYard, by the way, to Restream, because there were some features that I didn't see on StreamYard that I think are needed. One of the features is QR codes. You know, you can actually now put QR codes in a stream. Say you have a sponsor and you want more brand recognition, you can put it in there and it's actually like live. Thought that was super cool. And I was going to switch, but I just saw it today. StreamYard's going to be implementing that. So I like it.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Test it out.
Yeah, man.
You should test it out.
The one thing I'll say about StreamYard that's cool is they're actually coming out with an AI clip or a clipping machine. So if you want to get clips of your live stream, they actually have this AI bot that'll go in and make them. So I guarantee you, bro, in 2 months, you could basically do a live stream and then have a bunch of clips ready to go, and then you just post it like crazy on X. I think it's cool.
No, I think there's absolutely need for that. I think we'll see what the quality is. I mean, I think clipping is going to be one of the most in-demand jobs. I feel like streaming is just getting bigger and bigger. So I think tools like that are needed. I love Goo's comment. Bill looks like you're in the U.S. now. It's so funny. Goo has literally the worst microphone ever. He was on one of my streams and it was horrifically bad. I didn't want to interrupt him, but I was just like, dude, I'll pay for your mic, bro. Like, this is like horrendously bad. And like, we laughed about it, but I guess he forgot it was on or something. I forget what it was, but shout out to you, Goo.
Love it, Goo. Good stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, let me just do some quick TA, and Bill, after that, get your thoughts on this chart analysis. Okay. So this was me doing some pre-TA the other day because I was looking at potential entries, and we are going through a correction phase of Banker. Keep in mind, not every chart goes up and goes parabolic. There's always going to be dips. There's always going to be corrections, and it's going to be happening on for all the way going into 2026. Now, the one thing that really stood out to me is this trend line, and I really want to point this out. On this trend line, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 8 touches, so that actually validates the pattern. Now, what's interesting is we broke down from that trend line, and we started hitting at 3 zeros and a 442. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, what's so significant about that price level? Well, if we go back here, starting right around March, we actually formed a massive cup and handle all the way to about July, and then we finally got our breakout late July, early August. So what's happening on the chart right now is we're breaking out of a cup and handle. We hit our target, and this is our target right here, which is going to be about 307935. Came back down, and now we are retesting the neckline of that breakout. So looking at the chart, some of you guys are like, oh, we broke down from that trend line. That's true, but also you have a massive cup and handle expanding over the course of 3 to 4 months, and retesting that neckline on that cup and handle is extremely bullish. The question is, do we bounce from that neckline? So overall, I like the trend. Everything looks good. Now that we've broken down, it used to be $100 million market cap. This is a phenomenal level to start accumulating right at the neckline. Buildable, any thoughts on the banker chart?
I mean, it hit the level perfectly. Like I said, that for that line that you're showing, the top line, this one, it's just a retest of the previous support, previous resistance. And I feel very confident that's not going to dip below it. If it dips below this line and closes candle, then yeah, that's super bad. But like this 45-degree diagonal to me is not as important as this previous resistance that's now turned into support around the 43, 44 million level, whatever that is. I see no possible way that it's going to go below. I really don't think so. I think Banker is too good. It's now getting even more mind share, and you guys got to think about it too. Just think about it from a perspective of the airdrops. The last airdrop you could only get if you're a Banker Club member in the top 500. Okay, so think about this. And it was worth 18K at its peak. Even the other airdrop was worth 300. I think it was not Avantis, some other one, Syndicate.
Right.
So think about it. All right. So first of all, you have everyone. You have to be a member. That's $20 a month. So that's income generating from day one. But there is a race to be in the top 500. Now, I think what people don't realize is there's different scores and factors that take into place of if you want to be in the top 500. And of course, everyone wants to be in the top 500. If there's going to be more airdrops, you better believe there's going to be demand. The biggest and most important metric out there is the amount of banker you own. I don't know if it's publicly said that, but just if you look and you kind of see and analyze, it's the case. To ensure that you're in the top 500, you need, well, realistically, if you have at least 10K worth of banker, you'll be in the top 500. You'll be ranked between 200 and 300. That's assuming you don't, have a ton of referrals, NFTs, tweet every day. So my thinking, Chris, is there's no way this can go below this level, because if the demand for banker is such where you need to have banker to ensure your top 500 because of these airdrops, people are going to be bidding it and buying it, and everything's unlocked. So there's no like VC dumps or any of that nature. So to me, this is the level I bought yesterday, actually around 45. DCA, baby, buying more. So
Yes, sir.
I'm a bull, man. I'm a bull.
Well, and just two points I also want to add. So if you get the banker premium account or the advanced account, they are actually using banker as payment, and they're accumulating that banker for their treasury. So all those payments going into that account is going straight to the treasury. It's just $20 flat every single month. And then the other thing I will say, if you want a dollar cost average into banker, you can actually go into banker and say, hey, buy me $50 a banker every single day. And Bill, guess what I did? I went in and I said, for the month of October, buy me $50 a banker every single day for the month of October. So $50 a day, man, keeps the bear market away. That's all I gotta say.
I love it. I love this banker angle from you, man. I think it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, funny part about banker, I'm actually number 98. What's your ranking?
Right now I'm like 230, but the thing with banker is when I first started posting, and I hit like top 8 at one point. So don't get used to it, bro. Because when you're first starting, and you're starting to bull post it, you'll get up there. Like my boy Base Junkie, I think was like top 5, and then he went a day without tweeting, and it went to like 1,200. So, you're gonna need to put, like, I don't know how much banker you have in there, but you definitely should take my advice and put some banker in there.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. No, great point. And hey, That's a great analysis for the rest of you guys because if you want to get in that top 500, you're going to get airdrops. And look, we're in ICO season, so probably your best chance of even being in these ICOs is going to be through Banker. I know we're
It
being
is.
Banker bulls right now, but this is your one opportunity. You saw it with Avantis, you saw it with
Yeah.
Syndicate or whatever. Now,
Well,
you might go ahead. Sorry.
no, and again, it's tapping into brand evangelism. I think they had stuff like this in 2021 where it was more NFTs. Like you have to have an NFT and you get access. I'm telling you guys right now, the access right now is in Banker, not Clanker, not anything. It's Banker because Banker is not a token launching platform. It's a community pub all in one. So I think having exposure to be in the top 500 is going to be a big deal. And I think you're right. It's ICO season. The bear market, the bull market's until March, in my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. I'm fully believing it. So what I do feel is Q4, every single protocol is going to throw something out there. I think everything is going to, and the best way to go to market as fast as possible is tap into groups with huge brand evangelists. And to me, it's Banker, man. And if that happens, Banker is going to be very expensive to get in the top 500.
Agree 100%, man. So yep. So guys, that is our analysis on Banker. That's probably gonna be a project we will be shilling so hard because we know you guys are gonna make money off of this. We've done the trenches, we've done the rotation. You guys come on here, you see the gems and whatnot, but we're getting to the believer part of the cycle. It's either you believe or you don't. And I'm not gonna go for some random shit coin and keep shilling for a while. It's time to solidify the portfolio, and I think this is gonna be our best play on base, in my opinion. So, Bill, any last thoughts on Banger before we move on?
No, man. Banker Bulls, let's go.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Now, actually, for some reason, people like it when we talk about drama. So I gotta talk about the Rich Hart stuff.
Please do. Please do. Keep me posted. What's going on?
All right. So I'm gonna pull up his tweet real quick and just break down what happened in the past 48 hours. But basically, he put out a tweet about let's go down here. I think it was this tweet. You should have already known this, but you always impress me with the new levels of ineptitude. If you post off topic in my threads, it ain't real funny. You getting the hide and block if you're demoralized or demoralizing. If you concern troll or accident or on purpose, I remember when this account didn't allow replies. If you all start being useful, the replies are going to be turned off again. Stop sucking. Some of us treat the blockchain quite seriously and don't have time to suffer fools. So basically, what happened was he turned on comments on his posts. People go in, they show their projects, they try to market, they try to basically do what everyone else on Twitter does. We do this all the time. When there's like someone like CZ posting about his chain, we'll go in and say, hey, check out Aster Inu. Go check out this project. And he's sitting there roasting him and calling him all useless. That's basically what he did. Now, right after that, he started going on a blocking streak, going at it with anybody who commented on this post. Then we come up here and Richard logs in on the 23rd and says, logging in just to find people to block, laugh out loud. So he basically blocked 60% of his supporters, dude. It is so
He
bad.
blocked everybody in that post.
Yeah. There's like one guy who commented on B Roots' post because he was responding to Richard saying like, hey, you shouldn't call your community like scumbags or losers. And he blocked the guy who responded to B Roots. It was that crazy. And then there was a couple of people that were asking questions about the bridge not being down. He blocked them as well, dude. It was crazy. So long story short, he gets on Twitter, starts bashing everybody, and then the bridge was down for about 2 days, and everybody was trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and finally the bridge came back up, and Pulse Chain just had the biggest capitulation event we have ever seen. Really? Before I go on, Bill the Bull, any thoughts on this piece of information I just gave you?
I mean, I know true brand supporters are going to be like, Richard playing 5D chess, bro. He's going to shake out the non-believers, but like, I don't know, dude. I mean, after a certain point, it's like you're like blocking the supporters that actually keep your chain relevant. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I guess the FUD with like the Vietnam dude or whatever, maybe P Dong or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's just not a good look. It's just this hugely toxic space, and like, I don't know, man. Like, if he's trying to shake out people, it's working. Because I can tell you this, like, I don't care for that chain at all. Yeah, I got WBTC in case it pegs, but I don't care at all. It's literally just, I don't know. It just makes me feel sick, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I agree. And every time I go on that chain and start degening and posting on Twitter, I degen all the time. But when I start connecting my degening to what I'm posting on Twitter, that's when it just all goes to shit real quick. And my main thing, and here's just my take on Polchain. I bought Hex when I was 20 years old. I don't like to do the age thing because, you know, age is one of those things we can't control. What we do in this life and how we treat others is something that we can't control, but our age is something we can. So I don't like to bring it up and stuff. And that's just how I am. I bought Hex when I was 20 years old. I've been on Polchain for ever since it launched. That's how long I've been on within this community. The one thing I noticed, dude, is so many talented people are leaving this chain. You're very, very good at building a brand and you know how to connect with people. I'm good at TA. I've been on this chain since I was basically a kid. Guys like me and you are leaving, and those are the types of guys that build the next Uniswap, Chainlink, the biggest projects you can ever see. So based off of this, I do think Polchain is going to have its time in the bull run. But when this bull market's over, the development, the people that come back and actually try to build something within it isn't going to be there. And it's going to really hit Polchain hard in the bear market. So my thoughts on Polchain, I'll degen. I might shill one coin throughout all altcoin season from there, but I'm not interested in being there because a lot of people on that chain are absolutely fucking stupid. And it's so annoying. So that's all I wanted to say. Bill, any other thoughts on Polchain before we move on?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, it has the ability to be the people's DeFi, but it starts at the top. Imagine if Jesse Pollock was outrage marketing like Richard. I mean, people would be so turned off. And yes, Green Candles brings it all back. And of course it might run. And if like, you know, if he's starting to push the wallet there, but like I think outrage marketing speaks to only a certain amount of people. It turns me off completely. I think you can do very well in this space by uplifting others, not putting people down. So it's just not a good look at all. But yeah, if you have your bags, I mean, just hold on to it. But I'm not interested. It's not the Polchain that I remember in 23 when it was like really fun.
Yeah, we need to bring back Polchain 2023. That was the time, man. That's when I met you. That's when we were having fun with Pete and Tropa.
So fun. Oh yeah, Maria. Yeah. Now it's just downhill. So yeah, man. I mean, listen, I'm happy to be a pretty much base maxi. So it's just a night and day difference in this ecosystem.
Yeah.
Look at Gugot's comment. That should be highlighted.
Imagine if Jesse Pollock was wanted by Interpol.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I don't know how Jesse would respond because he's such a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He's like really, I don't want to say soft, but he's like a really nice dude, and he's not crazy like us. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. I'm just saying.
I think you need more blue dye, bro. Did you take yours?
Well, yeah, I think I've been drinking too much
methylene
blue dye. Never mind. But like I said, no, but yeah, that Jesse's a really great founder. I'll just keep it that before I get any more trouble. So, cool, good stuff. Bill, are there any other projects you've been keeping your eye out on? You've been DJing at all, or you just
no? I mean, like I'm at the focus right now where it's the plays that I have. Like right now, we're not in a risk on environment. Couple things to point out. Number one, I'm telling you guys right now, late night on base is at a discount. People see it. It's only 50K market cap, and I can confidently say, because it's so low, that it's a really, in my opinion, I would never show anything super low, but this happens to be my brand. And I think it's going to be very interesting, this flywheel that I'm going to be creating that's pretty much never been done before. And I think this thing that I'm going to be creating is going to tap into a massive creator economy, which is about a $250 million thing, or $250 billion asset class. So Just don't fade me. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up on me. If you want to, you can. But I don't ever want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, I wish I had a microcap project play." I'm telling you right now, there is a microcap project play, and so the G's are out in 4/4s. I'll probably start buying supply around the 40K level just because double bottom, right there. I'm just waiting. I know there's some random people, but it's all tied to retake. So if you're bullish on the streaming economy, but just like I said, keep your eye on what I'm doing. This is not like a traditional meme. There's some stuff I'm cooking. Other than that, man, not much else, bro. I mean, building. I'm in my builder era. These red days have shown me that like I can't control price, but I can control what I build. And I think if I build some amazing stuff that ties into late night base, ties into helping others make money, it's going to be success. So I figured out a way that I feel is going to, it's going to make people monetize their brands, which is important. So other than that, man, Blood Moon's undefeated, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Can we talk about the Blood Moon for a second?
Yeah, we got to talk about the Blood Moon because you guys gave my boy so much shit about the Blood Moon, but he's been undefeated about it.
Well, the thing is people don't realize it's like the Blood Moon. You just got to say plus or minus 3 weeks on or after, before or after is when things happen. So when the Blood Moon hits, you had a pump up. Yeah, people were like hating on me and clowning on me. And that's fine, but give it 3 weeks, and again, what happens? Massive dump. And so look at what happened in March of this year. Go to March real quick, Chris. Yeah. What was Bitcoin at in March? At the Blood Moon.
March. Okay, I might wait. Hold on.
This was around the time of the Solana thing. Trump coin.
Yeah, so this is the Blood Moon right here. Here you go. Sorry, I had it right here. So when the Blood Moon hit, it was about, we got as low as 76K. And then I would say about a week or 2 weeks later,
we got a pump.
Well, yeah, we'll say about 3 weeks later, we had a pump followed into a dump. So
yeah. So it marked a dump. Yeah, it went up a little bit right at the Blood Moon, but then it dropped even lower, which was a substantial dump at the time. It got up. The same thing happened here. It pumped a little from the Blood Moon, and then now we're dumping. The real dump, in my opinion, is going to concern in March of 2026. I just think it's never shown to be a bullish time. So look at this again, bump, dump. Yeah, I think it's going to go back up for sure, but I think Blood Moons are undefeated. Nothing changes my mind that March is going to be really bad. A Blood Moon that doesn't recover. So we'll see. But if we get one last move and that's all it is, start exiting, man, or start preparing your exit. But Blood Moon's undefeated. Yeah,
man. Hey, you're on point with the Blood Moon. Like when you first told me about it, we saw it happen. This is our third time, if I recall, because we had March and then there was one before that, I believe, right? Or no, or is this the second one? I think no. I'm sorry, this is the second one. So yeah. So you're 2 for 2 on this live stream with the Blood Moon. So 100%, baby. But yeah, based off of that, guys, look, came up, broke down, and now we're trying to just catch another low. The question is, do we come down to about 107, or do we bounce up and claim the 110 level? So we're basically in no man's land is the point I'm trying to get across to you guys. So this isn't the time to be, well, leverage trading is one thing, but you want to get a confirmed bottom before making an entry on any of the bigger altcoins. Yeah. And then for altcoin, for like the small altcoin market, probably I wouldn't dive in yet unless you have high commission on project. Bill, any thoughts on that?
With what? Don't dive in yet.
Well, the current price of Bitcoin, where do you think we're at right now? Do you think we bottomed out, or are we in no man's land?
I think it's no man's land. I mean, I think whatever that white line below it is huge support. What is that?
107,286.
I mean, if you hit that again, then I just start buying a bunch because that's huge support. That's support that takes us all the way to like, I don't even know what that is, July, June, past that. It goes even extends further down here. Yeah, whatever that is, that area.
May.
Yeah, so I would just wait, but I'd start nibbling DCAing. Let me show you. And by the way, it's actually shout out to somebody. Someone bought $931 worth of late night on base. I think, like I said, I never give financial advice, but the one thing is you'll not find someone who believes so much in their brand at a low cap that is like publicly cool with being on air and telling you, hey, listen, like you're going to want to figure this out. Let me ask you this, Chris. Let's talk flywheels, for instance.
Yeah.
If you were able to create something with the ability that you have to stake, let's chat like on air about hypotheticals. You can tell me if it's bullish or not. Okay. Live on air. We'll do a brain session. If you can stake a token, in this case, late night on base, and you add coins underneath it that only stakers can get. And if there is a coin out there that's created and you are able to accrue 90% of the fees, not 5%, not 0.0%, 90% of the fees, and that's distributed to all stakers of the underlying late night on base token, proportionate to their holdings. Is that a bullish idea? If you're a staker, do you think people would like that?
Absolutely.
And if the token's actually legitimately a use case that has the potential to probably be something that Coinbase Ventures and massive VCs would want to invest in because it has the potential to disrupt a $250 billion industry. Do you think that would be interesting to late night on base supporters to own the revenue fees of this second protocol?
Yeah, man. It's just like owning part of a business.
Exactly. Welcome to late night on base. I'm just saying right now, guys, don't doubt me. One thing about me is I cook. And I think because I understand this industry on base and all the new innovations, I think I got something, man. And Chris, I'm going to be hitting you up because I think it got bigger than what I expected. So
Love it, man. Hey, that's cool, guys. And look, you just 187 you guys just got some hidden alpha.
it is. I haven't even explained it to people. I purposely I just said it to you right now. But I think, like I said, I think people like you can monetize off of it. Anyone with a microphone can make money, but people on Instagram who just have a following, KOL, but more importantly, the secret sauce is brands. I'm targeting the brands, how they benefit, because now you have a curated platform that allows brands to target the people that they want to target. If you're in health, you don't target the health influencers that want to come in. So it's just a symbiotic relationship that now brands can go to the streamer and the streamer can then pass on a portion of their funds to their audience. So it's a huge flywheel. So say, for instance, Chris, you have your own Chris token, right? So say a brand wants to target you. They would have no idea ability to do so, but now they know what you're about. They target you. They come up with a brand deal. Say you make 20K on that. Or say you're Nike and you target, I don't know, Michael Jordan or some Kobe, no, LeBron. Let's go with that scenario. Say you have a $5 million project, bids on like LeBron. Now, if LeBron says, you know what, okay, I'm going to take 3 million of it. I'm going to keep the other 2 million. I'm going to give it to the holders of my token as fee generated from the brand bid. Then it goes to the holders of like the LeBron token. Now the LeBron token becomes brand evangelist for the business brand because they're just like, holy F, I just made X, Y, and Z. Now, so this is now the ability of brands tapping into not only the creator, but the creator's audience that actually cares. And then you just have massive revenue spend, which is what we're building in this second platform that's going to tie into late night on base. Anyways, don't want to digress, but I'm just pretty pumped about it.
No, I love it, man. And basically what this allows anyone to do is you can be your own boss. And what I mean by that is if you go through and you market, you can actually get paid rather than go to YouTube, where YouTube will actually gets a cut of everything of all the money you generate. So if there's like an ad or whatever, they'll give you 30% of it. They keep 70. If there's a super chat, YouTube takes half and they give you half. So this is a way where you can really capitalize on a new developing narrative. So yeah, man, I like late night on base. I think it's a gem.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is the new economy. Base is creating the new internet, the new way of doing things, where instead of treating the consumer as a tool to make the platform rich, it's now enabling the creator to be the platform that gets rich. Everything else is middle people. So I think in the next 5 years, the internet that you know today is going to be completely different. The projects that you know today are going to be completely different. And I think Base is going to be the innovative play that's going to champion this. And I think it's just going to be common sense. And I think the infrastructure plays now that are putting in the work to tap into that are just going to be wildly successful. So yeah, it's super interesting to see. And also shout out to Moon Poppy, joined the stream on retake. Clank clank. He's a
Yes,
chat.
sir. Love it. Love it. Well, last question, Bill.
Mm.
When late night on base, layer 5?
Tomorrow, bro. We need another layer. We need another layer. It's actually kind of crazy. By the way, this new camera that's like so high def, like it makes me realize, damn, I need a haircut. I probably need to shave too, bruv. It's all good. High def.
That's the thing about those cameras, man.
I know.
The better quality they are, the more of your facial features come out.
I
So
know. I'm like, damn, moments like these, I'm glad I'm like married because like I mean, don't get me wrong, in my single days, bro, I was good. I was good with ladies, not gonna lie. I don't need any lessons for calculus like you would have to give. I wouldn't need any of that. I'd be the teacher, but right now I'm looking like a homeless guy.
hey, man, happens to the best of us. So
It
good
does,
stuff.
it does.
Cool. All right. Well, deal's the deal, guys, because we got to do the giveaway right now, and we are going to be using Bankerbot. So let me get this up. Hopefully X can load. Please don't be another matrix attack. If not, then I'll just go on my phone and do it. But let's see here. Cool. Okay. I don't know what's up with our live stream, Bill, because anytime we do anything significant, we always get a matrix attack. You ever notice that?
Matrix attacks?
Yeah. Anytime we do something significant, like the Wi-Fi goes out, the camera stop working. It's always like
we're just giving too much sauce. I mean, this is the gem of the show that like the elites don't want you to hear because we just give too much alpha.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's go ahead and. All right, I got my apologies. I don't even remember the price of Banker. I want to make sure I give you guys like a good size, and I give you like something like pennies on the dollar, because I would feel like absolute shit if I did that. So let's do a frame of reference. 400 Banker is definitely not 19 cents. All right, so let's say what's a. All right, we'll do 10,000 Banker for 5 people. What do you think about that?
Whoa, that sounds like a lot. How much is that per person?
Like $10.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, let's do it. Might as well go big, man. Go big or go home. So, all right. How about this? I'll choose 2. You choose 3, and we'll drop them 10,000 Banker.
Why don't you just tell Banker to do it? To be like, Banker, just quote tweet this. You quote tweet it, and you just say, "Okay, Banker, choose 5 people who followed the directions below, and give them each, however many Banker, per person."
Okay. All right.
It's to give them 10,000 Banker each or per person total. Yeah.
Was that 100,000 Banker?
All right, you know what? Just take out the total of that, just because you just said give them each 10,000 Banker per person.
All right, 10,000 Banker. There we go.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see if they'll get that up there. Good stuff. All right. So hopefully Banker will go through and send those through. But yeah, guys, that was our Banker giveaway. We will continue to do these every live stream. So guys, definitely tune in, support, continue to engage with all that good stuff, because yes, we will be doing giveaways. We might do a late night on base giveaway. I got a couple of those tokens, so I think it'd be cool to engage all that good stuff. So awesome, man. So I think that was the big gem. Yeah, good stuff. So Bill, anything else you got on your mind with the market and all that good stuff?
No, man. I think it's just truly we're entering a season. The next, I know we say it a lot, but it just seems to me Q4 is the quarter. October, November, December, lock in. But I really do feel that you need to just be in positions of projects that you have conviction on. Don't go chasing new shining objects right now. I think there'll be a couple week window when everything's popping, then you could. But I highly recommend just kind of avoiding the chop, believe in something, and don't lose your positions. It's easy to do so. So just know that when easy mode comes, and it inevitably will, you have chips at the table.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, absolutely. And hey, real quick, guys, I just saw the Bankerbot said,
You
"Hey,
did?
Verse, airdrops are disabled for now, so I can't automatically select folks from that thread. Send Banker. You can handle transfers manually via the terminal and Bankerbot terminal." So I'll go ahead and mess with this after the live stream, just so you guys know. I did see it, and
Bankers, yeah, that's crazy. So it's disabled. It disabled airdrops. Interesting. I gotta hit up some people because that's a
yeah.
bummer.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'm gonna select. I'll select 5 people after this live stream and then just drop them. But like I said, I won't let you guys know we're still doing the airdrop. It's just disabled right now. So good stuff. Yeah, man. And like I said, it's altcoin season, guys. So now is the time to cook. We're always going to be in the trenches. I got a couple other plays because I'm a multi-chain degen. Bill's the #1 guy on base. So you got a deadly duo. So guys. That's it for the live stream. Bill, any final thoughts?
Nah, man. Stay safe, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. It does seem like people are finally catching on to the fact, like, just on the stream, more people are buying late night on base. I appreciate you guys. Just know that, like, I'm here to build, and you're part of the journey where I'm not selling. I'm not interested in that. I'm here to build something. So appreciate the support, man. I just like doing cool stuff. So let's send it everything to the moon.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. And last thing, I just want to come out with this. Take a look at that little chart. And my last thoughts, I need to find it real quick, is this.
Energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
All right, guys. Like I said, follow my boy, Late Night on Base. Follow me, Atherverse369. Till then, peace out, y'all.
Peace, bro.
Slow cosmic strands in a quiet flow, numbers hum through